Good morning, everybody. This is Deborah with Hello My Garden, and I'm starting out with to show you what's growing on in our garden today. This is the sweet potato bed, and we have some sunflowers in it. Originally they were meant to just start here and then get planted in the yard. I'm just trying to keep them away from bunnies, but the bunnies have rapidly increased, and they've been changing their diet and really eating everything. So they're eating up our sunflowers, and what they don't get, then the deer get. So we kind of left them in there. Unfortunately, they're shading out my sweet potatoes. And there's one of the little guys right now. Can you see him in the picture? Did you see him? I don't know if I got him in there. Anyway, there's one of the little rascals right now. And I wanted to get the sunflowers out because they're shading out my sweet potatoes. But there are New Zealand sweet potatoes in there, and 3 Okinawans. But sweet potatoes really like their sun, so I didn't really want to keep the sunflowers in here, but my husband really likes the sunflowers, so right now we're leaving them in there. And I have these wires up just because we cover them at night to help from the deer. But the rabbits, see, you can see there's a bite right there. The rabbits actually have been jumping up into this, and you can tell it's actually pretty tall, but they've been getting up in there. Okay, so these are strawberries, which we've really gotten very little from today because of the this year because of the slugs. Then we have a rabbit or something jumped in there and dug around. Oh, there's more damage here. Not too much, but they have eaten all the strawberries. Okay, so, and I apologize if you hear there's something going on in the background, some kind of an event a couple streets away or something, but I can hear it in the background. Hopefully you cannot. Okay, so another thing we've had to do is put up some wire around some of our beds, again because of the rabbit and the deer, rabbit damage mostly right now. So this is okra. There's also a bunch of celosia just coming back up from other years, so we're gonna have to pull that out because it crowds everything out, even though it's celosia is quite pretty. This bed is in such bad shape from, you know, it's falling apart, and I showed you before, but the voles have been attacking it really bad. So I kind of letting the clover and everything grow up there to kind of hide my plants, so they don't really know the difference of what's good and what's, you know, a weed or whatever. So there are some peppers, and there's a pepper, there's a pepper. There's actually purslane right there, which is edible, and we want to keep that. Pepper right there. There are some green peppers with peppers on them. Okay, so what's doing much better are my squashes, or should I say my pumpkins. Here's the pumpkins, and there is one that we want to harvest right there. I think that's it, or is there another one? Well, there should be a bigger one around here somewhere, I think. But anyway, they're pumpkins, but we eat them young as squash. There's the one we'll probably, right there. If you can see it in the picture. Right there. We'll probably harvest that today. I hope I'm getting it in the picture. Because we eat them as squash. So the pumpkins, when they're young, we eat them as squash. And then when they're mature, if we let them mature, then we eat them as a pumpkin. Some more damage that we're getting right now is Japanese beetles. And they are eating up our grapes. Seriously eating them up. So these are our Muscadine grapes, and it looks like there's a whole lot. And it looks like we were going to have a good harvest, but they have been really just eating them. And unfortunately, when you're looking for something, you can't find it. But yeah, they ate them right off the vine. So my husband's been picking them off. You know, I don't like to kill anything. So my husband's been removing them. I don't know, but we otherwise don't spray. We don't use any pesticides at all. Oh my gosh, my husband's gonna be mad. Deer got the sunflower. And this was kind of what we were trying to hide it with. So we're going to have to get some kind of another netting over that. Oh my goodness. He is going to be mad. I better go tell him. I'm going to go show you some of the other sunflowers that we have wires over, and it looks like they may have gotten them too. Oh boy. Even with our, oh, he's not going to be happy. Yep, this one got chomped up. So this one got chomped up even though we put a wire around it. So it's like we're not, I don't know how what we're going to do with the sunflowers this year. It's very disappointing. It's between the deer and the rabbits. We have not had this much. We've always had vole problems. We haven't had, and deer problems. The rabbit problems weren't too bad. Now it's just awful. And then here, what we're doing right here is the sunflowers. We were starting them in here. We're going to move them out. Oh goodness, so much noise today. Okay. Sorry folks, I don't know what's up with the noise today. We're not like in the deep city or anything. Okay, so we were going to start the sunflowers in the bed and move them out to the yard, but it looks like we're not going to be able to do that. It looks like they're going to have to stay in here because the deer and the rabbits. My husband's going to be really upset. And here are my cucumbers. And it's the hot morning sun. They're looking a little wilty, but they'll pep up. I do have a cucumber to pick in there, but I don't know how I could get it for you to see. It's in there. It's pretty long. Anyway, so the cucumbers out here don't last super long. We've been having very muggy weather, kind of drizzly weather. A little rain, thank you guys, but not really so much rain. It's more drizzly, so the volume's not high, which is actually kind of worse because it creates the fungal problems. We really want periods of rain and then periods of dry. I can't really get that cucumber for you to see, but that's the update today. There is an eggplant in there. Ooh, it's a big one. I'm gonna have to get it. Can you see? There it is. Eggplant. I'm gonna have to pick that today. Okay. I hope you could see that in the picture. Well, let me get in there and I'm gonna give my husband the bad news. I hope your gardens are going much better than this. And we'll try to give you an update next week. And I hope you have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.